So this might be a tad premature, but I'm going to share with you the 6 favourite bags that I acquired in 2022. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and celebrating others. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about the bags that are my favourites that I acquired in 2022. Now, 2022 was quite a big year for me in terms of expanding my bag collection, trying some new styles, and I thought I would just share with you what some of the real highlights have been. Now, this isn't to say that if an item hasn't made this list, that it's not something I love, because I do. I've really enjoyed pretty much everything that I've bought this year, but there are reasons as to why I love what I've got. And I have cheated a little bit because one of the items I bought on the 31st of December 2021. So it just snuck in. But I then feel like if I were to do this again next year, I could then class everything from the point that I released this video as fair game to include in 2023. Does that make sense? Let's go with it. Let's hope for it. Okay, so let's start with that particular item, that particular bag. It is my MCM Aaron Shopper. I really adore this. I really do. I speak about it a lot. I know one other person that has this because they're a subscriber and they told me that they went on and bought this. I hope you're loving it like I am. I don't know anyone else with this. And I love that. I love the fact that it's 2 key pieces. It's a transparent bag with an insert, and the insert can be detached or it can look like a bag together. Top handles, shoulder, so easy to use, weatherproof, that's really important in the UK. I just think it's fantastic. Great capacity, really enjoy it. Is it the most versatile bag in the world? Absolutely not. But do I worry about it? No. So to have something that is luxury, like MCM is, and to not worry about it, for me, is an absolute win. Now, let's carry on with that theme of not wanting to worry about something. And this is the reason why I've used the word acquire opposed to purchased in 2022, because I was gifted this next item. You'll probably know what it is. It is my Epi Leather Louis Vuitton Noe. This is a Toledo Blue Noe. This is vintage. It is from 1994. 1994, yeah, it was. It's 27 years old. Like myself, I love this. I have enjoyed it so much. It is so carefree. It is so easy to use. I didn't know if the bucket bag style would work for me. I've been really enjoying this. Does it make me want to buy another? No. I'm happy with this particular one. I'm happy with the fact that it's vintage. I like the blue. It's something a little bit different. It's a little bit more casual. Again, it can't navigate every scenario, but I don't need it to navigate every scenario. I need it to navigate daytime, errands, work on occasion. It can fit everything in it that it needs, and I don't worry about it. I like this thick strap. It's really comfortable. The only thing that I could do to make it a little bit easier for me to use is to get one of the slides that goes on the top here, so I don't have to keep tying it in a knot. That would be the only thing that I could do. I've just not pulled my finger out yet and bought one of those tabs. Clearly it doesn't bother me enough, but I do love this and I think it's fantastic. It would go with what I'm wearing today. I've really been enjoying it. I mean, who gets gifted Louis Vuitton? Not by the brand. I wasn't gifted it by the brand, let me be clear. It was a family member who gave this to me. But, I mean, that's amazing. And I've been loving it. They weren't using it. I have been using it and I'm very pleased with it. So this is number 2 and it's, like I said, on the carefree side and I love it. Carefree Louis Vuitton. Something that I think just screams personality, fun, playfulness, but is still quite practical and is still very me. This Kurt Geiger Double XL flap. Now, I was in two minds because I could have easily probably picked either, because I also have my rainbow, which is gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. But on balance, this one, I just love. I love the carefree nature of the nylon. I love the ease of it, the weatherproof nature of it. Love the silver hardware. The graffiti is so fun. It's so playful. I could use this for day. I could use this for evening. It can be shoulder bag. It can just be carried in your hand, which I do quite a lot. You could do long shoulder. You could do crossbody. There's so many options, and I do find this bag to still be pretty practical. It's got a little bit of stuffing in it at the moment, but I still find it to be more than enough in terms of practicality. I really enjoy it. Kurt Geiger's a great brand. I stand behind what they stand behind in terms of their mission and in terms of what the difference that they're looking to make as a brand in the world. I am very happy to spend my money with a brand who I feel is aligned to my values, and they absolutely are. So this is a fabulous piece. I enjoy it so much. It's so fun. It's so playful. I get so many compliments on this. I know a few people have gone on to buy this as well. Love the softness that the scarf brings. It's fantastic. Great bag, great style, great brand. Let's go to one that is a newer purchase of mine. I haven't had this for very long at all, but I already am so in love with it, and the fact that I really look forward to wearing it, and I have been, styling outfits with it, and I've been taking it out and about, and I just love it. This is my leather lait pliage in this beautiful pink. It's just so me, isn't it? I love it. I love the fact that, I have a couple of pink lait pliages. I have both of these are both mediums. So this is my medium club top handle in the colour fuchsia. This is in, I think it's just called pink. I love it. I love them both. I love them both. This I bought in 2021, so that can't make the list. Still, I think my favourite bag, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's up there. But this is just fantastic. I love the fact that it has all of the features of the nylon, lait pliages, but in this leather, in this colour, it just feels very me. I enjoy the shoulder strap, not because I use it as a shoulder strap all that often. I have done a couple of times now, but I actually just like the aesthetic of the way that it hangs down, but I could take this off if I wanted. I don't think this could do formal in the same way that I've used some of the others, some of the other lait pliages for formal. But I'm okay with that. I think it's beautiful and I love it and I get excited to use it. Also, the price point I got this for. These from the boutique are £455. I paid £147 for mine. So there we have it. Hold out for a good deal. That was because it was outlet plus sale in the outlet. So double discount. That's when I swoop in. Thank you so much. And that is how I get asked a lot. How do you manage to have the number of bags that you have, the types of bags that you have? Because I often get double discount. This was the same. Double discount. It was outlet plus sale. So, there's a way of doing it if you can hold your nerve and if you can accept the fact you might miss out on something. I can accept it. And there we have it. Speaking of the theme of kind of double discount, my Aspinal of London, London tote in Chack Hill Blue. This bag is fantastic. It is stunning. It is easy to use. I just love it. I think it can navigate many a scenario. I love the structure of it. I love the colour. I love the simplicity of it, but it's so beautiful at the same time. I would love more of these. And I thought I missed out on this. So I am so thrilled at the fact that I was able to buy one, and I really do attribute that to you, my subscribers, because you told me that this became available again. You told me that there was the purple. You told me that this colour was available again after I put out my video saying I'd missed it. And I'm so grateful for that, because I wouldn't have looked again, because I thought it was done. And I kind of just was okay with it because it's a material good at the end of the day. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's really not the end of the world. But I was so pleased that someone reached out and said, by the way, I've just ordered a couple of pieces. It's back online. Go, go, go. Instantly. Card details in. That's coming home with me. Thank you so much. It's just fantastic. Can fit everything you need. Can fit a laptop and the kitchen sink. I just love it. And Aspinal is a really good brand. I really enjoy it. It's fantastic. And I've just put this scarf on to add a little bit of kind of fun and softness and dimension. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. We're down to the last two. One that I use so blooming much. My Mock Croc Mulberry Bayswater. Number 2 of my Bayswaters. Number 2 of my Mulberries. Actually, yes. This was my second ever Mulberry purchase. I bought this pre-loved from Designer Exchange. It has a scarf on it. It has this MCM pom-pom on it as well. I love it. I love the simplicity of it, but I love the dimension that the Mock Croc gives. It's such a classic. It's such a staple. I adore it. It can navigate so many scenarios. I've used this casually. I've used it formally. I've worn it with a tracksuit. I've worn it with jeans and a t-shirt. I've worn it with suits. I love it. It's amazing. It can be top handle or it can be shoulder. I don't really do the shoulder thing because, to be honest, it's not the most comfortable. And it also kind of sometimes depends on how many times I've been to the gym over the past couple of months as to whether or not it fits very well. And that isn't because my arms have gotten muscly, it's because my weight fluctuates. So I'll be honest about that, but I just love it. I think it's fantastic. I bought this when I was ill in March, and what a way to cheer me up. It's fantastic. Cannot recommend enough. If you are thinking about buying one, do it, do it, do it. It is honestly a 9.5 out of 10, even going towards a 10 out of 10 bag. It's one of my absolute favorites and I adore it. Last, but by no means least, the bag that really just is a symbol of who I am as an individual and in terms of what it is that I stand for. You had to know it was going to be my custom lay pliage. I adore this so much, and it's all because of this message on the front. This is the motto of my channel, Living Life Loud, but it is the motto I live my life by. I think everyone should be proud to be themselves. They should feel celebrated for being who they are, and they should love themselves, and we should love one another. I truly believe it. I love the fact that I was able to do a personalized piece, and I know that it's more accessible to do it from Longchamp than it is from the other brands because you can do it on the website, you can go into store and ask, so it is more accessible. However, I just really like what I've done with this. I love the choices that I've made. I love that it has my initials on it. It's a piece that will, because it's so personal to me, it would always stick with me. I absolutely love that it's a bag style that I use a lot as well. It just really does hold a special place in my heart. To be honest, it might have dethroned this as my favorite, but they kind of have a similar thought to me where this one is so sentimental because I bought it as a celebration of a mental health milestone, and that's a journey that I have been on for a long time. It's a journey I've struggled with. I've been honest about that. So this is really important to me because of that, and I think about it every time I use this or look at it. This has a similar thought. This signifies the empowerment I feel as an individual, the strength I feel as an individual, the fact that I have this, small corner of the internet. I have a very, very small channel in comparison to many others on the internet. But the fact that we are a community that are supporting one another, celebrating one another, means everything to me. And I love, love, love every single one of you for supporting that and for supporting each other. So this means a lot to me. I think about it whenever I wear it. I love it. I adore it. I'm so happy to own it. And it won't be the last personalized piece I do. And believe you me, every single personalized piece will have a different message to it, all of which are important to me. I do have a really fun one in mind though for my 30th, so that's in a couple of years, but I do have a really fun message in mind that I was scribbling a design down earlier that I thought, right, put that to one side and then make that one for my 30th. But this is fantastic. So there we have it, everyone. That is 7 bags there that I absolutely love that I've bought through 2022. As I said, this doesn't mean that I don't love my bright yellow Mulberry backpack, because I do. It doesn't mean that I don't love my Mulberry Alexa, because I do. It doesn't mean I don't love the rainbow Les Pliages. Doesn't mean that I don't love the rainbow Geiger flap, because I do. Doesn't mean I don't love the Neo, because I do. It's just, I wanted to make a decision here, and actually I started off thinking about 5 and I thought I can't do 5, I have to do more, so I ended up with 7. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I really look forward to seeing my next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.